Hey my lovelies, how are you today? Alright, so I wanted to do two parts of two videos, just kind of getting back into the conversation of what I believe, what's going on in the natural hair community, where I fit in with it, and all that. It's kind of a chit chat, so get your tea and get ready. I'm going to undo my banding and show you what my hair looks, talk to you about what I feel, and then from there we'll go into the second one, okay? If you're brand new, then I just want to welcome you to my new channel. My main channel is Patrice D'Evans, so definitely check me out over there to learn more about me. I have a lot of hair journey videos there, a lot. So I'm going to redo them here because I've separated my channel, as you know, in the welcome video. So this channel is Ayurvedic Curls. It's named after the product that I have developed based on growing and going through my natural hair care journey here on YouTube. But I'm so excited that we're going to be just continuing on where we left off at the other channel, and where we are in that is we are in a protective styling journey where we're just working to see how far we can grow our hair in the last 3 months of the year, and we are doing it for one of our lovelies. So if you are one of my subscribers and you click the bell, you would be considered one of my lovelies, whether you're on my other channel or this channel. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Take this time out and share this with everybody. Let's build this channel up to the same level of the other channel, and click the bell, subscribe, let everybody know that I have this other channel, okay? All right, so I am considered the belly dancing minister, and what we do on this channel is that we unlock a woman's joy from her beautiful hair to her beauty from the inside out, and we keep Jesus at the center of all that we do. We do the same thing no matter what I do. This is part of my ministry, like an outshoot of my ministry. So I'm glad that I'm able to do this with you. So today I wanted you to get ready with me as I talk a little bit about myself and how I arrived to where we are now in my journey. So I'll definitely see if I can repost some things from the other channel to let you know about my journey. But if you're new to my channel, let me just tell you a few things about me. If you're an OG, then go ahead and just put a flower down there. Let everybody know that you've been rocking with me for all these years. I actually started my journey, just in case you're wondering. I got deliberate with my journey in 2017. Between 16 and 17, during that winter, I put a weave in. I had a weave in my hair my whole life. Went natural, didn't know what to do with my hair except wash it, condition it, and put coconut oil and do flat twists. That's what I did. But then I found out, oh no, the natural hair community says you have to have a protective style. So I did that. And then by that spring, my hair grew a little bit, and I just wore it in this afro and stretched it as much as I could. And I got really deliberate May of 2017. So a lot happened in all that time, and there was a transition throughout that first year between 16 and 17 where I actually damaged my hair at my wedding and I had to get the hair grown out. So I went natural way in like 2014, but I started dyeing it a lot, and I had to get all that hair grown out before it was actually ready to be healthy. So I would say all of 2016 going into 17, from September to September, would be that year that I transitioned. But I got deliberate on May of 2017, and since then I have been on a very consistent journey, and I would love to share with you some things about me that I believe. So one of the main things about me that I want you to know is that I actually said in my other channel when I first started sharing my videos is that I don't do what others tell me to do. So I don't do products that other people tell me to do. I just do what works. I literally came on here and decided I was going to share my journey. Like, just you would come along with me on my journey. And when I did, I found Curly Proverbs, who was the leader of the Ayurvedic system, and I loved it. And I wanted to be able to understand how she put together the oils with what I had already learned from other channels, and I took that plus what I learned and put what I wanted into one concoction and created a growth oil for myself. And I shared that here on this on my other channel, and you might see it out here, and if I probably will put the link in the description or re-upload it on this channel just so you can see it. I guess I'll decide. You tell me below which one would you like. But that's how I kind of got serious with my journey, and I had to go through a trial and error for a while, about 3 or 4 months of that, and then I finally landed on something that I think worked for me, and it was the Ayurvedic system. And I used Ayurveda herbs and oils and all that stuff for my hair, And I also did stuff internally. I was also doing my dance fitness program, Saka Dance Fitness, which is really called Saka Core Fitness now. And I had all that going on, and I had everything I needed to grow my hair. And I began my journey. And the other thing I did is I stayed very, very consistent. And the reason I chose what I chose for my hair, all natural, is because I have very fine hair. I have fine, medium density hair, low porosity, and it is in the 4 type. It's 3C4A, I believe. But the reason why 3C4A or any of these typings can be different depending on the person is because of the fact that you can have a coarse 3C4A, you can have a fine 3C4A, you know what I mean? You can have multi-textures in your hair. So there's so many, it's hard to see it from your end, from the video. So I don't subscribe to any of the other things that are going on in the natural hair community. I kind of do my own thing, and I'm a lot older than a lot of people out there, so I really don't really care what people think. I'm going to say what I feel led to say because it makes sense to say it. And I sometimes feel like the younger generation, y'all really get worked up over things that really you shouldn't be worked up over because it doesn't really matter. And when somebody else does with their life, it has nothing to do with you. Find the channel that works for you and follow it. I'm hearing a lot out there about the natural hair community is something, it's not working, all that. I think that's all about people just taking things too personal and making it too important to them. It was a journey. This has been a journey. It's been a wonderful journey. And I'm really excited about this journey, and I'm glad to be a part of it. But everybody has a different place in the journey. So you have so many people making comments about it. And I think what's so sad, but it's also very sweet about the younger community, when I say that I'm talking about millennial and younger, is that you all want to do things together all the time. And you sometimes need to be an individual. Just because you're a part of a movement doesn't mean everyone has to be the same. God made us uniquely different. And our hair is different, our skin's different, our journey's different, and it's okay. And so I would encourage you to relax and let people have their journey and adjust to the realities of the changes that are going on in the Black community, in the natural hair community, and in the Black woman community, and brown and Black, all of us, including fair skin, mixed, it doesn't matter. You don't get to control what other people do, and you can't control a movement. A movement evolves, and when we say journey, that's why we put the word journey in there. It's you don't even know what's next, right? So the natural hair community is really about people sharing their natural hair journeys. And while it did affect different areas in the natural hair community, there's no need to cancel, get mad, be mad at it, or do anything. It's a journey. There is no judging a journey. A journey is a journey. So people can arrive at a different place than what you thought they would. We come on here saying what we are 1 year, and then we learn something new. And we are, as YouTubers, are kind enough, and actually it's actually paying us back. So we're loving this relationship where we're sharing our lives with you, and we're working very hard to edit it and get it out there. And so we hope that you can stay with us on our journey. If we choose to perm our hair or to do anything to it, we evolve and we grow. And I just turned 50, so I'm over 50 if you're new to my channel. I'm looking at, I have a different perspective on life, and it's not one that's stifled by what others tell you to do or what you said when you were 10, 15, 20, doesn't matter. You get to evolve. You get to grow. The core of who you are will always be resonating, but you get to grow. And I want to be able to do that on my channel from the beginning. I made that clear. I don't do, early on people were telling people what to do on YouTube. I don't do what you tell me to do. And I don't put different products in my hair. So this is not the channel for a person who's going to try different products on their hair, because I don't have the luxury of being able to do that because my hair is very fine and very delicate. So this is a channel where if you have very fine, delicate, or very delicate hair, or you're just wondering why is it that everything I do, it just keeps falling out, I am that channel for you. I can help you. I can help you with it, even if you don't, because I start at a natural base. So fortunately, my journey started with me being natural, and it's still there now, years later. So I'm still in that journey of being natural with natural products. And I came in at a time where that was popular, and it may not be as popular, but I'm still in that journey. I was honest about that being what I want to do. My hair seems to still love it. I've evolved within that, but I haven't switched over to a different way of doing my hair. Like some people might have just switched over from natural to permed, or natural to a jerry curl, or loosening their curls, or they went from I believe in protective stylings to not, or whatever. I don't know. But I actually have grown from, as my hair grows, I grow in what works with my hair best. So what I've done with my hair is I've used my Ayurvedic oil. This is my growth oil. You can go to ayurvedicurls.com to get yours. I also have a conditioning honey mask, which is what the Lord told me to do when I was crying about my hair and trying to grow it. After wearing long weaves for so many years, it was very hard to get to grasp the fact that my natural hair was nothing like the weaves and all that. And so I have a belief also, if you'll learn that about me, is that I think that it fits into the body morphology where you think you don't see yourself as being good when you lean on something that's not real about yourself. So if wearing fake nails makes me hate my own nails, then I probably shouldn't wear them. Or if I do wear them, it should be very close to the length of my nails so that I don't do that to my mind. And I feel that way about the hair. So I want to bring as much over here as possible to bring you up to speed to what I believe. So the products that I use on my channel are all my product line. I do add 2 products that I don't mind changing up, but so far it's been working, so I don't change it up, which is my shampoo, J.O.Y, and my conditioner, which is J.O.Y, which I also learned from Curly Proverbs, because she's the one that I have learned a lot from, and I've taken that and taken it to the next level because my hair is different from hers. We might still have the same typing, 3C4A, but the strands are mine are finer, and I have to do things different from her. And I think we both are low porosity. But so, God bless her. And I still love her. I don't watch her videos anymore because I kind of feel like I got my journey down pat. I don't really need anybody else anymore. But I do still support Ayurveda. So anyway, I use the clay, and then I have my gel, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. I have my deep conditioning honey mask, which is a real honey and all the different wonderful ingredients. And I have the clay mask that comes out of the oil for your hair. I use it to dye my hair because, I try to dye those grays, get them out. So, and it's my protein because with my low porosity hair, I'm not able to use protein. So that is my protein treatment. Excuse me. The other thing about me is that I moisturize my hair a lot. I started off using water a lot. Learned about that maybe I don't need to do it as much because I wet my hair like every day. Then I started to realize that I could just refresh it once a week. And then I had rice water damage. And when I came out of that, I got even more simple with my regimen. Somehow, apple cider vinegar just fell out of my routine, and I kept it out because I liked it. I didn't feel like I needed it. And I found out later that it might not be good anyway because I don't need to be closing my cuticles because of low porosity. I learned that I use the Curie Dew for my hair, and I have to say that that's when my hair looked and felt the healthiest. So I will be trying to bring some steam, some direct steam to my hair again. My crown area was growing slower than the rest of my hair, so I started to focus on it, and the Curie Dew was the best thing for it. I learned how to layer. I used the LCO method. It works well for me. I'm still sticking to all these things. And I trim my hair every 2 months. I dust it. It's more of a dusting. And so these are the things, and I strongly believe in keeping her natural. A lot of people have gone from perm to natural, and they end up going back to natural no matter what. So even whenever you're getting that desire to go to perm, you might want to wait, maybe put it away instead, because I did it over the years. We always end up going back to being natural. So I would just suggest that you just do that. And just try your hardest to get it through that desire for permed hair by getting it natural. If your hair's strong enough, blow dry it, straighten it out, and have some fun with that and let that last for a while. There's a girl in here doing that now, and a lot of people do it, and I think you deserve to do it if you can. I don't have the hair, by the way, my hair, I can't straighten it, I can't blow dry it, I can't perm it, I can't do anything to it. So I've said that up until now, but this is a journey. I am at the place where I may have to blow it out just to see what it looks like, and I don't want to do it, but I may get that Rev thing, that reverse, very expensive one of these days, and maybe I'll try that. Comment below if that's something that you'd like to see with somebody with really delicate hair for the first time doing that. So I don't blow dry my hair to stretch it out. I actually have decided that I believe in stretching and taming your hair. And the way that I do that is with banding. I have chosen, I learned that from Century 22 woman. I loved her banding. That worked for me. I don't know if she's still out there, if she's still doing it, but she has very long hair, and that worked. So I picked from different places that I learned, just like you, no different from you. And I landed where it worked for me, and I hope that you use my channel for that and all the channels. And I hope you don't give up on the natural hair community, because the natural hair community is not something that you can give up, because basically the natural hair community is bigger than what we think, because it's a culture. It's our culture. It's our hair. It's basically what we're doing with our hair, our kinky curly hair. So if you perm your kinky curly hair, there's still something in the natural hair community, really, because you're dealing with your natural hair in that way. You probably go back, and I see it that way. That's how I see it. Really, it's called the natural hair community, but it's really the black and brown community. That's what it really is. How do we handle our hair? Where are we with our hair? What are the suggestions? What are the ideas? How do you help me with this journey? Which path will I take? Will I go with the perms, the blow dried, the straight, what do I do? And so I think it's more expanding than it is failing. And maybe that's what this video is about, is my take on the natural hair community and where I sit with it. So today I want to just also I wanted to take my banding out for those of whom are new to my channel. So my hair has grown a lot. I do trim it though regularly. So I know there's some people who say, you shouldn't trim your hair or it's never going to grow. I've actually had a person tell me that. I've had people tell me that, the rice water is not damaging, even though it did damage my hair. I actually lost like that much hair. Had to start all over my journey. So if you're wondering since 2017 why my hair isn't even longer than it is now, then that's why. So I have by the way, this is no gel. This is something new I've done. I decided to do this for my OGs, let y'all know that usually when I do my hair, I put on my gel. And you know, I've been like bad at putting my gel on like I should. So what I did was, I'm going through something. I didn't believe in protective styling for all the new people until recently. I have switched over too. So a lot of naturals are switching over to something new. I mean, I guess it's time to grow. So maybe it's the 3-year itch, the 7-year itch, whatever it is, we're evolving. So I've decided to try protective styling in terms of short-term, long-term, whatever it is. I used to wear my hair out more, and I would wear my gel and it would be a heavy, heavy cast, and it really grew. I felt like my protective style was wearing a wash and go with a heavy cast. That was what I considered a protective style, and it worked for my hair because of something about my hair. Just didn't like being in something too long because it dried out. Recently, since it's been growing a little, I've said, let me try this whole protective style thing and get a wig. And I had to do it for acting. I'm also an actor and dancer, if you knew. And I started doing that. So all my lovelies, you guys have been coming with me with this journey. So the last 3 months of the year, I've been doing this protective styling thing. So I said, I put my hair in braids and took it out. I did it in twists and took it out. And I didn't use my gel for it. And sometimes I did. This time, I just put it in because I was just busy and I didn't put my gel in. And I said, well, I'll take it out tomorrow. I'll take it out tomorrow. And I never did. So I think it's been a week. And so I did my one-woman show. I did all these things and it's made me busy. So I haven't been as consistent with my old regimen as I usually do with the moisturizing and all that. Honestly, if I could be quite honest with you about what threw me off, it was getting rid of the Kiridu. Now, the company Kiridu, I'm not pleased with how my $79, $80-something machine broke after like a year or two. That I'm not happy with. I don't like the brand in that way. But the concept was what worked best for my hair. So I'm either going to get a steamer for clothing or some kind of steamer or another Kiridu, and I'm going to have to go back to the Kiridu. Remember, this is a journey. I have been off, I feel, of my regimen, kind of off, since last summer. Because I feel like, even when I look at my old videos, it was much more moisturized, it was darker, my hair was darker. It just was well, I did lighten my hair a little. Something else I didn't think I would ever do. But it just seemed more moisturized. So anyway, that being said, that's a mouthful. It's a lot in this video, but I just wanted to update you on some things and just kind of chit-chat, talk to you about all the things that I've been doing. I'm going to do a second video and get into, I shouldn't have done that. Let me finish taking this out, and then I'll give you a second video on exactly what I'm doing intaking and taking out. I'm very much into holistic. So I believe in being transformed body, mind, and spirit. And so when you look at my channel, you're always going to hear me talk about inward and outward. And that's also your spiritual self. So my hair has grown a lot, as you can say. If you're an OG, go ahead and comment below for anybody brand new on from whence I've come. Now remember, you got to add in that hair that I lost from the rice water damage. I think at the very least, probably 2 inches. So my hair right now is about armpit length if it was blown out straight, I believe. It's a little moist right now. I don't know how it got so moist because I've had it in for a while, which is good. I'm actually glad because my hair isn't drying out. The whole problem with me with protective styling, like I said, is the drying out part. Now, the other thing that's changed that makes it so people will change their journey is that we've had a big change in our world this year. And we don't have to, I mean, for a person like me, when I was going out all the time and doing things, then I wanted to have my natural hair all the time. I just wanted to do that. And that was my journey. My hair has grown a little more, and that's changed a little bit and makes me want to kind of take a break sometimes from it. And I'm in the house all the time now. So because of that, I don't mind protective styling because I can not worry about a hairstyle for days on end. So really, my message to the natural hair community is, relax, chill. What's the big deal? Why y'all need to save that energy for something that matters. Go into my channel and y'all need to pray for, my hair grew. Y'all need to pray for people that don't have money. Put some money towards that. Go fight for a cause and stop worrying about silly things like the black hair community, the natural hair community. Who cares? We got bigger fish to fry, y'all. Please. Stop being hard on yourselves. Do you know what I'm talking about on my other channels about narcissistic abuse? And I feel like the society has abused African American people so much that even though no one's bothering us on the black community except stealing our ideas and stuff, and now we're doing it to ourselves. It's like, chill. Just spread love, please. I'm going to declare a new era in the black natural hair community. It's just a new era. We've evolved and we've come a long way. We should celebrate that now what happened is we made it normal. We've achieved our goal. So now it's not as needed. We're in a different place. Was it Ayanda that said, when you've arrived, then pat yourself on the back? If you're listening, girl, I'm speaking. Oh, snap. My hair grew, y'all. All right. I didn't know my hair grew this much. I'm surprised. Oh, snap. My hair did grow a lot. I'm glad the first video is my hair grown. So anyway, basically, I just feel, let me let y'all see the back. Let y'all see the back. All right, so I will see you in the next video. I just wanted to just have this little chat with you. I think I've reached my time. And we have more to come, so let this be the beginning of our conversation. Let's move on to more things about what I do to catch up to speed, what I still do, what I used to do, why, and all that good stuff. I love y'all so much. Why don't you go ahead and comment below if you made it to the end of the video. I'm going to do what my daughter does. If you made it to the end of the video, then I want to thank you for doing that. Put a wave at the end and let me know that you're here, okay? Don't forget to share, and let's build this channel back up. Love you guys. Why don't we continue this conversation in the next video? Love you. Bye.